All right, welcome everyone to the opening night of round 3 of the Southern Conference of the 3x3.EXE Premiership competition. James Lissaman, Community Basketball Manager for Canterbury Basketball here, and I'll be doing my best to commentate the entire time through tonight's games. First up, we have UC Gold going up against round 2 champions, Whanganui.EXE. And it'll be interesting to see just how these two teams go. Just got a few we have, and at least most of we've had. And then David Huxford down from Basketball New Zealand overseeing the entire competition here for us. So the Whanganui.EXE, you'll remember, they were actually the last place team after the round 1 competition, nights 1 and 2. Came all the way back, had their first opening night of round 2, and then parlayed that into a championship win when they knocked off their club, ISLAND-NZL, who were the round 1 champs. But by virtue of Woodford Gators.EXE, they're still the number 1 team overall for a trip to Auckland in the Grinnell, taking place in early September. So teams just getting their last minute warm-ups for Whanganui.EXE. Zach Lilburn, Jimmy Williamson, Tommy Fairbrother, and they have Seth Bryant, who is down as active tonight but not here for this game at the moment. And then for UC Gold, we have Aidan Tonge. I'll see who else they have down there. They have Jeremy Irvine, Rohan Russo, who's had some fantastic dunks. And then their final player is Ben Aiken as well. So referees for this game here is Whanganui.EXE is on 100. Whanganui.EXE is on 100. Currently in second place with Gators.EXE and 80. UC Gold has 115, so tied for 4th place equal with teams 1 and 2 going through. So opening check ball just about to happen. Once we get the shot clock, you can see it just in the far corner. Last minute opportunities for teams to make sure they've got everything. So here we go, first check off. So Jimmy Williamson, super aggressive defender and good 3-point shooter. Zach Lilburn, fantastic 3-point shooter. Well, 2-point shooter, and this goes to the rim that time though, but can't score. Too much defense there. And Rohan Russo really looking to expand his game as he's made a couple of shots from behind the arc. Fairbrother, good drive, and that's denied by Russo. Excellent wingspan there to knock that ball away. Here he is, nice crossover and easy throw down there. Opening basket is a highlight for Russo, but an answer straight away. You saw Lilburn just peel off, pop out, and he hits the 2-point basket, putting his team up 2-1. Russo can't make his second attempt either, and Whanganui.EXE clears the rebound. Williamson with the drive hesitation, draws enough space for Lilburn. He can't hit that one, an easy rebound for Russo. Up to Tonge up the top. Very strong inside, but dribbles himself into trouble, recovers it, and gets that out to Irvine. Misses the 2, rebound, and nice sort of change of pace there. He's able to tie this game up at 2 points apiece. Williamson, the kick out over to Fairbrother. Only 3 seconds on the shot clock here. Lilburn decides to shoot it, and he bangs that one through. So 4-2, the score now for Whanganui.EXE. Tonge behind the ball screen. He shoots the 2, but a little bit too long, and Williamson puts up the rebound. Fairbrother open 2. So obviously without Seth Bryan on the bench at the moment, Whanganui.EXE really looking to try and score as quickly as they can. Up 5 points to 2 after 90 seconds, and inadvertent defensive pass deflection there, but they get the steal from it. Williamson, step back jumper, can't hit it. Irvine with the rebound, and ball gets tipped out of bounds. First substitution here for UC Gold. So Irvine with the ball up the top. And there's flare screen, and then they set a back screen. So nice sort of set play there from UC Gold. Have multiple opportunities to look for people to shoot, and they do score right at the rim, 3 points to 5. Williamson drives, kicks over to Fairbrother, a little bit too strong, but Williamson with the rebound. Lilburn looked to shoot that one straight away. Kick over to Williamson for 2, short this time, and ball is cleared by Aiken. And turnover there, sorry, just a small sneeze for me, which was the Slight pause there in commentating. Fairbrother into the lane. Spins the smaller player on him, but he good job defensively, and Tonge over to clean up the rebound. Clears the ball. He's got it all the way to the rim. And bit too strong, but easy rebound, easy finish. 4 points to 5, and Fairbrother, just a lackadaisical pass there. It's the second defensive possession, sort of defensive pass deflection we've seen where the player hasn't really been trying. Williamson off to the right there, and Fairbrother, I think, touched it last. It is going to be white ball up the top, and Russo making the substitution in for Russo here. Score 4 points to 5, UC Gold currently down 1 point. White tops with the yellow shorts. ROUND.3 in the black. And the free throw rolls around and down, but not the whole way down, and then out. Fairbrother with the rebound, dribbles out. He hits the 2, so 7 points to 4. ROUND.3, and you can see there Williamson, just the harassing defense, gets a tip on it. 5 seconds on the clock. Russo with the shot, and he nails that one. So 7 points to 6 the score now. Here's Williamson dribbling behind the screen, picked it up and didn't really know what he was going to do, but it works out perfectly as Lilburn wide open 2. Can't make that one though. Here's Aiken inside, good balance. Ties the game 7 points apiece. Lilburn inside straight away to Fairbrother, but he doesn't want to test Russo there. Instead it's Lilburn open, well not really open for 2, but he hit that one. 9.7, Whanganui up by 2. Team's just sort of unsure how aggressive to be, it almost feels like. Obviously this is the 3rd weekend in a row that they've been playing. When first couple we did have a 2-week break between. They do have a bit of a longer break from this one to the conclusion of round 3 with the July holidays on. Williamson with the kick out to Lilburn, he doesn't make that one, and Tonge with the rebound. And you just hear Williamson there calling for the switch as Tonge goes to the rim, scores that 8 points to 9 now. UC Gold only down 1. Williamson the turn in, 2-point basket. Russo, he shoots another 2. Good decision there because he saw the much bigger Tonge there with Williamson, and that was the defense inside the circle. So first warning there for UC Gold. And probably not the worst thing in the world. They do have a tie game, 9 points apiece, and able to take the time out there as well. You can see Tonge there just sort of pleading his case. It is only a warning, and you get 1 warning per game. And it's just the thing, you really have to let the team, once the ball goes through the basket, you've got to let them pick up the ball. Once they do that, give them around about a metre space before you start playing actual defence on them. So 9 points apiece, 5 minutes 48 left to go here. And there's the time in for the 2 teams. And it'll be Whanganui ball up the top. Tommy Fairbrother for the check from Tonge. And looking for I thought he was going to do a dribble handoff and said, nice quick crossover, but Tonge, good defensive positioning, able to hold him off there, stop the score. Here's Irvine for 2. A little bit short, but you can see great job chasing the ball down. Finds Aiken, he can't score it though. And Lilburn with the rebound over to Williamson. Off to the right, Tonge with the rebound here. Still a tie game, so anyone's chance here to really probably get a pretty important win if you want to go up to the final in Auckland. Irvine with the follow-up there, 10 points to 9, UC Gold. Now Williamson, great dribbling there from Lilburn, and 360 turnaround, hits the 2-point basket to put his team up 11-10. So pace is picking up a bit here. Good strip inside there from Fairbrother. He gets rewarded with a look for 2, can't make that, and Aiken picks up the rebound. Lilburn, strong defence there on Aiken. He's forced to give it up to Tonge. Has all day to shoot that one, and no box out means that he's able to get the rebound as well. Goes to the rim and finishes that. So 11 points apiece now. Williamson drives in, pull-up jump shot, well defended by Tonge. He grabs the rebound. Ball has been cleared. Much smaller player. And there's one of those fouls there. I think Williamson was going to try and foul him to stop the easy basket. Instead, it's the worst case scenario there for ROUND.3. Give up the foul and give up the basket. Tonge heading to the line to shoot 1 with his team up 12 points 11. And bounces that on the front of the rim and in. 13-11, UC Gold up 2 points now. Lilburn for 2 off to the right. And Tonge just muscles the much smaller Williamson out of the way to grab that rebound. And he's calling for the ball again. Good pass there. Great cut, Irvine. Good catch and finish. 14-11. So UC Gold looking like the team that's really worked on things, but Lilburn keeping his team in it. Makes another 2, 14 points to 13. Tonge back down again. Doesn't make that one, so that's a win there for Williamson. He dribbles out, shoots the 2, just misses that one there, and Irvine with the rebound. Hand off Tonge, looking for Russo this time. You can see Lilburn, great job getting close, just making life difficult. Russo shoots the 2, and Fairbrother, good job to maintain possession of that rebound. Dribbles out and looked a little bit ill-advised there, given by how much that missed by. I don't think he realised how close Tonge was to him. Russo in strong and makes the basket there. 15 points to 13, UC Gold up 2 points, 3.5 minutes to play. Lilburn a bit of foot faking, and then Williamson, great job using the rim to protect that. You saw Russo was trying to measure up the block there. Whananui down 1 now, 15 points to 14. Russo spins inside, good strong move, good strong finish, 16-14. Lilburn for 2, just off to the left, and Tonge with the rebound. Approaching 3 minutes to play here. And Tonge almost lost the ball, regathers it. And Russo, good job to just take that contact, alter his finish, 17-14. Fairbrother all day to shoot that one. Makes the 2, 17 points to 16. UC Gold still up by 1 point here. Here is inside and hands in there. It's one of those hard ones. It is called on the ground though. Timeout for Whananui.EXE up. They're down by 1 point, 17 points to 16. And apologies if the sound is cutting in and out. I'll just double check all the connections here while I can, so we may see the camera shake for a little bit. Probably not as that much is not what I was expecting. All right, so we should be okay here, I hope. So 2:43 to go. UC Gold up by 1 point, 17 to 16. Russo drive, good strip there from Fairbrother, and he does come up with the steal. Here's Williamson the catch, the drive against Aiken, spins around, finds Lilburn in the corner for 2, too strong, and Tonge with the rebound there. His team up 1 point, 2:25 to go. Good spin inside, good challenge though from Williamson. Fairbrother with the rebound. Gets it. So apologies for that issue there. I think it was the way we had our wire just going around the stand for the camera. And Russo blocking the 2-point shot attempt. Lilburn followed it up though, just made sure he hit the rim and got the rebound. So we're tied 17 points apiece. 2 minutes to play now. Russo, you can see Aiken posting up inside. Russo hits that one, 19 to 17. And that's Jeremy Irvine there, yelling out his appreciation of that 2-point bucket. Russo staying right on top. Williamson, the step to the side, misses that. So 2-point lead for UC Gold. 2 points to ice it. Russo, he hit his last one. And Irvine is probably the happiest man in the team there. That is, his teammates escape with a 21 to 17 win there. A minute 35 to play in the game. So it started slow, but definitely picked up pace as the game went on. Next game up, we have the overall tournament leader here from the Southern Conference, Gators.EXE playing in white, and they'll be going up against IOH.EXE, who is in red. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes just to talk you through that game. How are you, Joseph? I'm good. Did you have your camera? Oh, I just knocked the camera off. Right, let's start this one. Do you want to commentate with me or commentating? Yeah. I think it's for you. Right, so game 2, overall tournament, well, Southern Conference champion, not champion, leader at the moment, Gators.EXE, Amosa Whaitawan and I, who was the round 1 MVP, now going up against IOH.EXE. And just shout out to Charles Sarong, who has noticed the earthquake that we had down there. So I've just sent him a photo of our camera apparatus, and I just, as I was climbing up, knocked it off, which is why it did look a bit like an earthquake. So thank you for tuning in, Charles. Enjoy the messages that you send me pretty much most weeks when we're playing. Anyway, Jared Burnett trying to get his team off. A little bit off to the right there though, and we're still at 0-0. Corbin Mason, one of the best defenders in the league, but doesn't matter there for Josh Nicol. Drills the 2 in his face, putting his team up 2-0. And Noah Price, remember he had that fantastic dunk last week. Raised up Mason, and the ball at least got hit, or his arm did, given by how badly that one, well, just how far away that was from hitting anything. And it is a shot clock violation. Here's Whaitawan and I, the handoff Nicol. He's hit his last one. He's hit that one as well. So 2 in a row for Josh Nicol, and that puts his Gators.EXE team up 4 points to 0. Price just measures that one, hits it, so cuts the lead in half, 4 points to 2. And Nicol, smart move there to get the whole way through, but Price did just enough to cut down the angle there, made that a very tough finish, and that's exactly what happened. Mason, too big and strong there for Whaitawan and I, finishes, putting his team on 3 points. And that's probably Whaitawa's 99's favourite move, just that dribble back. It's not even really a step back, he's just dribbling backwards and then all of a sudden raises up and shoots the basket. So Price over to Mason, slingshot from the top of the, above his head there, just a little bit off to the right, and then a treble there, just a bit of miscommunication between the Gators team. Substitutions coming in. We have number 41, Simon Lafayette for IOH.EXE. Jared Burnett here steps back as Chinsky, my neighbour, is trying to get the whole way there, and he's extremely strong, driving to the rim. Takes a bit of a hit from Lafayette in good defensive position. Able to get the shot up but not finish it. And Lafayette just bullies his way to the rim, ties the game at 4 points apiece. Nicol, he's hit 2, that one off to the left there. Mason, good strong rebound there. He's got a pretty massive wingspan, this young man. And he gets fouled. You could take your pick there between Chinsky and Nottenbelt as to who was the person fouling him. Doesn't matter very much here in the way fouls are recorded. Only unsportsmanlike ones can see a player ejected. And he makes the free throw. So IOH.EXE up 5 points to 4 here. Chinsky, he decides to shoot the 2. And I was going to say no box out, saw a second possession there, but the wingspan there of Mason able to regain, just tip that enough to get possession there. Score still 5 points to 4. Here's Whaitawan and I. He's got space, doesn't shoot, instead drives to the rim. Kick out pass over to Chinsky, open for 2 for a moment, but you saw there Mason's wingspan right there as the ball was getting released. And you can see there Burnett just probing a little bit, ended up having a wide open 2 because they just sort of toyed with the defense a look there. Nanai over to Chinsky. He drives it. Mason gets his own rebound, and Nicol shoots the corner 2, can't hit that. Battle for the rebound. Chinsky, good job to hold the bigger Mason off and grab that ball. Here's Whaitawan and I. That's his shot there, decided not to take it. Finds Chinsky and gets hit on the hand as he's shooting it. He will go to the line with a chance to score 2 there. Substitutions coming in, Noah Price and Joseph Nottenbelt. 2 shots here. And first one goes down there for Chinsky. Tie game now, 5 points apiece, 6:46 to play. And makes the second one as well. So Gators.EXE up 1, 6 points to 5. Burnett strong enough to hold on to the ball. Doesn't make the basket, but the battle for it, and eventually it's Gators.exe. There's a few players hit the ground there. And great job there. You saw that's the Dwayne Wade sort of rip over step move there, getting the whole way to the rim. 7 points to 5. Price was going for the spin there. And it's off the leg there, so it will be white ball up the top, a full shot clock of 12. Chensky heads to the bench and Nickel comes in. And Mason comes in for IOH.exe. Burnett to the bench. So 7-5, the score still here, 6:18 to play. Whaitawā and I, the handoff to Nickel. He's hit 2 twos, but misses last 2 now. 6-10. Price. Here's a much smaller player in terms of height, but possibly about the same weight. Mason, very tough shot, hits that one though. 7 points to 6 the score now as his team pulls within 1. Quick 2 from Whaitawā and I, bit too strong, and Mason clears the rebound. Lafayette thought about the back down, does eventually go to the basket, and you see there he's so strong jumping off 1 foot or 2, just able to maintain possession, but Nickel splitting the defense there, grabs the lead straight back for Gators.exe. 8 points to 7, 5.5 to play. Price took his eye off the ball for a moment, and then that pass did kind of work. Lafayette knew there wasn't much time, just threw it up, but not able to hit the basket. Shot clock violation there, which is why it's Gators ball up the top. Off the first screen there, Whaitawā and I trying to fake Mason. He's found it pretty hard to get many open looks for 2. Nickel, that's not an open look for 2 as well. And should have been a shot clock violation there. And I can see our shot clock operator saying, yeah, that was my bad. It was actually a shot clock violation. So good refereeing job there. Tony Smith-Humwick up the top. And Hamish Dale down on the baseline. Got that cleaned up pretty quickly. 8-7 still the score. Burnett pivots around, shoots the 2. Noah Price grabs the offensive rebound. And here's Mason. He's got a wide open lane and windmills that to the side. 8-8 the score now. So IOH, they know that they've got the wingspan, athleticism, that they can beat any team here. Just haven't always done it. And Gators.exe, great hands there from Whaitawā and I just to grab that, and a banked 2. 10 points to 8. Gators.exe in the lead now by 2 points. Price spins, can't make that. Nottingbelt with the rebound. And the quick switch there from Mason. You see, and Price there, I may have got a tip on that. And I think that's why Burnett decided to save that. Drew all 3 defenders there. But good job transitioning back to defense for IOH.exe. I said that too soon. As Whaitawā and I, great back cut there. Getting all the way to the rim and scoring there. And Mason takes the hit, keeps on ticking. 11-10 the score now, with Mason at the line ready to shoot 1 as well. One free throw here. Chance to tie the game as we've just ticked under 4 minutes to play. And I was going to say that looked good. A little bit too strong. Mason got his own rebound, and then the hook shot missed quite badly there, and Gators.exe with the rebound. Chensky drives, fumbled the ball for a little bit, but found Nickel open for 2, and that's his 3rd 2 of the game that he's hit there. And Whaitawā and I clipped that ball, just about a steal. 10.1 seconds on the clock. Gators.exe up by 3 points, 13-10. Here's Burnett, so down screen there. No, they were just faking that. Just a bit of movement there. Here's Price backing in, and great finish inside there. I think he was going to throw it down and then decided at the last second, actually, I'm going to make sure I make this point here rather than risking back rimming. And that possibly was a double dribble there, as I think Chensky lost the ball, but missed shot anyway. So IOH.exe down 2 points, 3 minutes, 14 to play. Price plays with the ball. Chensky just about saved it. No reset on the shot clock. We'll see what it should be. 2 seconds on the shot clock here, so we might see a catch and shoot. And that's what we do have. Mason can't hit that, and Nottingbelt with the rebound. His team up by 2 points. And good tip there by Mason. 9 seconds on the shot clock here. 2 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 substitutions for both teams. Nickel comes in and Burnett. Chinski fake the 2, pull up jump shot 1, hits that. And Burnett picks up the not the rebound, the ball after the made basket. Price spins, can't make that. Good rebound from Nottingham. Over to Nickel. Fake the 2 to the rim. Good defense there, but Chinski follows up for the rebound. Another good defensive position for IOH, but unable to finish it and clear the rebound. Nickel step back and forced into a travel violation. He doesn't think he did. And all that will be is which was your actual pivot foot there. As I know he definitely kept one of them grounded, but I think it was the other one which was his pivot foot. Mason lines up the 2, hits that. So 1 point game now. Gators.exe 14, IOH.exe 13. Strong finish there from Chinski. Virtually no space, but he did get it in. 15-13. Back cut. Burnett to the rim on the nice back cut as well. Back cut for him. Nice feed from Price. 15-14 the score. Nottingham the up fake. Drives. Again, hardly any space, but Gators.exe, they know where to slide that ball up through, and they've been making it. Price open for 2, hits that. And we've got a tie game as we've just hit under 2 minutes here. 16-16. Nickel could have shot that one. Now he's covered. Mason with the challenge. Too strong. And Burnett, super athletic up high to get that rebound. But he's killed his dribble here. Here's Price swinging the ball around. Mason, he's hit his last one. That one off the front of the rim, and Chinski with the rebound. 1 minute 40 to play. Chinski lines it up. No hand up from Price. Lucky that that one missed there. 90 seconds to play. And I know Josh Thompson will be watching and possibly sending through some feedback after each game. And ball gets tipped out of bounds. 5.1 on the game clock, on the shot clock. 1 minute 24 in the game. And we're tied at 16-16. Change of defensive assignments. So Faitawa and I will go up against Burnett. Burnett, nice slip there from Mason. Great foot fake there to get Faitawa and I jumping, and that's put IOH up in the lead by 1. Faitawa and I to the basket. Quick shot, 17-17. 1 minute 10, Burnett for 2. Off the front of the rim, or the right side from where we are. Here's Faitawa and I, fakes, drives, and causes, or finds the contact, makes the basket, so he will go to the line to shoot 1 with his team up 18 points to 17. And the free throw is good. Price with the rebound, dribbles out. Over to Mason. His team up 2 points. His team down 2. He drives to the rim. Good left hand finish there around Chinski. 19-18 the score. So IOH can't give up a 2 here. Good defense, and Faitawa and I can't score that. Price with the ball up the top now. Quick lift fake. And the ball went out of bounds, so it'll be a check up the top. Price gave us some highlights last week, gives us another fantastic one this week. 19-19 the score, 35 seconds to go. So if either team hits a 2, it's game over. You can see just how close each team's going to be. The step back, and that's tipped there. Price, great couple of possessions. Nickel tips that one out of bounds, so 9.4 on the shot clock. 21.5 in the game. I'm expecting IOH, yes, they're going to want to talk about it, so they're taking their time out here. We'll have to decide how long they want to make their possession last for, whether they want to use all 9 seconds or if they want to try and shoot quickly. If they've got an open look for 2, I think they'll take it. But they do have an opportunity to get 2 chances to try and score here, as long as they get the time right. There's 21.5 on the game clock. 9.5 on their shot clock. So as long as they don't run it down too much, they should be able to get 1 more possession. But they may not have a whole lot of time to run that transition out as well. So it looks like they're going to take a bit of time here. And they are looking for a 2 and off the front of the rim. So Mason with the rebound. The back cut, Faitawa and I read it. I was going to say if they just held on and took the last shot, they would have been assured of going to overtime or winning. So Faitawa and I driving here, strip from Burnett, and I think he's just a little bit too late, so we will go to overtime here. Remember, it is the first team to score 2 points that will get the win, so 19-19 score. And referee's just reconfirming which team started with possession of the ball. I can't actually remember. It'll be red, so IOH.EXE, first team to score 2 points here. They'll be beginning with the ball up the top. And you can just hear Hamish Dale there explaining it to the teams. Gators haven't had an overtime game yet that I can recall anyway in this year's iteration of the 3x3.EXE competition. Burnett looked like they were going to run the same play. Mason, he launches the 2 and he hits that, and that's game over. So IOH.EXE overtime winners there, 21-19 over the round 1 champs and overall competition leaders here for the Southern Conference. Next game coming up in a couple of minutes, we have UC Maroon in their white tops, and they'll be going up against Rams.EXE in the blue. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes to talk you through that game. Sorry, here we go. UC Maroon with the ball. Stevenson launches the 2, and it's Tapia and Brent Fisher. You can see he's too big for Lavery there. Lavery, sorry. Just muscles him out of the way, gets fouled, will go to line to shoot 1. And a couple of years ago, Brent Fisher used to bank his free throws in on purpose. Has gone away from that. He's an engineer though, so obviously looked at what was likely to happen as Lavery there hits the 2-point bucket, and that puts Rams.EXE up 2-1 over UC Maroon. Tapia drive, can't make that, and luckily for him that Stevenson's able to grab the rebound there, and eventually it finds its way back to him. We've got Bradley Murray McGregor out there, number 30 for Rams.EXE. The LA Charger-esque uniforms there. So Tapia over to Riley, into the much bigger Brent Fisher. He's got Ben Bowie on him, a super, much stronger defender. Great hands there, knocks that away from Tapia on the drive. Lavery dribbles out, hits his second 2 of the game, so 4-1 the score. And Tapia, he launches a 2. He's a very, very good shooter as well. Makes that one 3-4 the score now. Here's Lavery, the foot fake. You see he's super shifty with the ball, hardly any space there, but is forced into an air ball. Good defense from Tapia. Riley feeds the big man in the post. Murray McGregor jumps, and you've got to make sure you don't, well, he's lucky that the basket didn't go in, but those are the most dangerous ones when you allow someone to shoot while you're fouling them as well. And Fisher can't make that one, but Sam Riley with the rebound. Backing down Murray McGregor. Steps through, that's blocked by Bowie, and he gets the rebound as well. His team up 1 point. Speed advantage over Fisher, but Fisher, massive advantage. Bowie gets enough space to put that one up and in. 3-5, Rams.EXE. Stevenson launches the 2, ties the game, 5 points apiece. 8 minutes, 18 to play. And here's Bowie getting all the way to the rim, scores as well. Stevenson hit 1-2, can't make that one, and ball gets knocked out of bounds. We'll see in a moment who that is that will retain possession. Lavery hits his third 3 of the game. Rams.exe up to 8 points now. 8-5 Stevenson. Can he answer? He sure can. 8-7 the score. So the bucket's coming thick and fast here. Lavery, number 4. He's hit 4 of them now. His team up 10 points to 7. Tapia. So as well as Rams.exe have been shooting, UC Maroon right there. Good drive. Better defense though, and Lavery comes in to clean up the rebound. Bowie muscles his way. I think he was underneath the backboard there looking at the angle. He put that one up and in from 7-11 the score now. Always open. Tapia is at least that time 9 points to 11 now. Lavery's hit 4. Step back. Heat check just off the rim. And Murray McGregor bounces straight to him for the easy putback. 9-12 the score now. Rams.exe up by 3 points. Riley all the way to the rim, and that's swatted and recovered by Bowie. And that pass was not on. You can see 2 defenders with their hands in the lane there. Tapia, step over to the left. He's coming alive from behind the arc as well. Only 1 point in it now. 12-11 the score. Lavery, smart pass over the top to Bowie. Right-handed hook shot makes that 13-11 the score now. 6:42 to play. Stevenson, step back. Hits the 2, well, takes the 2. Hits the side of the rim, and Murray McGregor with the rebound. Bowie, the drive. Can't make that. Battle for the rebound. Tapia's the winner there. 13-11 the score still. Step back 2 for Tapia. Can't make it, and that's our first crash into the boards. Not as bad as we had last week with Artem Chensky almost going face first into the spectator stand. 6:20 to play. 13-11 there. And referees in this game just discussing things that they need to look at. Tony Smith-Humwick and Oscar Hooper. And those squeaky shoes, I think, were Paul Stevenson's that you could hear next to our courtside microphone. So as fantastic as the shooting had been for Tane Lavery, his team only up 2 points there, and also Hamish Robinson not on the bench yet as well for their team. So a couple of teams choosing to play it hard tonight with no subs. Lavery, he's hit 4, he's now hit 5. And the ball goes straight out of bounds, so it will be UC Maroon ball up top. Down 15-11 now. So one of the best shooting performances we've seen in any game. Tapia, he wants to answer as well as he can, and that hits the basket supports on the back there. Rams.exe ball up by 4 points. Here's Stevenson. Lavery for 6, and that one doesn't find anything. Stevenson to Fisher. The flare screen there, super quick shot. Stevenson, very, very fast release on the shot, makes that one, 13-15. And that's a couple of 2-point baskets we've seen been made, which have gone straight through and out of bounds, which means the check up top. Pretty good for the offensive team, just gives them a bit more space, a bit more time to work with. And Murray McGregor hustles for that, but not able to save it. So 13-15 the score here still. Tapia will check the ball from Murray McGregor. Feeds Stevenson in the post. There's a flare screen for Tapia. Dances a bit and crosses over but loses it. Lavery over to Murray McGregor. Wide open for 2 there. Just off to the right, and Bowie can't get there. Good box out from Fisher. Stevenson, quick release. Can't hit that. Bowie, he does his job and then doesn't do his job as he throws the ball out of bounds there. Both teams knowing the opponent's getting a little bit closer to that magical 21-point mark. And this time UC Maroon starting with their big man up the top. Instead they go to Tapia in the post. Lavery tries to get there, can't. 15-14. Murray McGregor. That one off to the left, and Tapia with the rebound. Only a 1-point game. He launches the 2. Good challenge from Lavery, but the miss. And fantastic battle for the ball there. And jump ball. So it's blue ball up there. White was the team shooting there. So remember, any tie ball goes to the defense. And with UC Maroon, the shooting team, they were still the offensive team. And an offensive foul there. Fisher being called for the hook there. That's what the explainer is. He felt that he was being held. And good catch from Bowie. Amazing finish there. He was just about stepping out of bounds on the baseline, reaching back, made that basket. 16-14 the score, 4.5 minutes to play. Riley, step back two, just too strong, and Lavery explodes towards that rebound there. Step back for him, just too strong, and Riley with the rebound. Tapia in the corner, his feet up. He hits the 2-point bucket, 16 points each. Lavery, he answers straight back, 18-16. Rams.exe up by 2. Tapia, the jump, gets him to jump. Doesn't have the space. And Riley is fouled there on the ground. So it'll be the UC Maroon ball up the top. They can bring in Stevenson for Fisher. Check will be Lavery to Tapia. Ball screen up the top. Double ball screen. Good switch. They've got Riley inside. Can't get it to him quickly. Tapia shoots the 2. He answers that last 2. So fantastic shooting display. Lavery and Tapia. Rams.exe up by 2 points. UC Maroon. Tapia to answer again. Just off the edge of the rim. And ball is out of bounds. 3:47 to play here. Rams.exe 1 point away from icing this game. Lavery fake the 2. And Bowie is fouled there on the ground. It won't be a free throw opportunity for Bowie. Second team foul for UC Maroon, 3 for Rams.exe, so neither team in danger at the moment. Lavery is stripped by Stevenson. Great defensive play there from him. Wanted to shoot that, it looked like, and then was like, no, I need to actually clear the ball. He takes that shot instead, and Tapia chases that one, finds Stevenson. Step back, hits Tapia. He's been on fire this game. That one there, a little bit to the right, a little bit short, a little bit out of bounds. Riley with the check. You can see how close he is to Lavery. 9 seconds on the clock. And look at that strength to step through there. Wins the game. Lavery, definitely the MVP of that game, given his hot shooting from outside. And Tapia there, the man he's shaking hands with. Very, very close second as he just about kept his team in it as well. Next game that we've got coming up, we have UC Gold. And the White Tops, they'll be going up against Gators.exe in green. We'll be about a minute or two before we start commentating that game for you. All right, just about ready to start here. Gators.exe, remember, lost in overtime their first game of the night. And UC Gold, I can't actually remember now. I think they won their game against Whanganui.exe. You will be able to check on the FIBA 3x3 website, which is what I'm going to do to make sure I don't steer any of you guys, people listening wrong. Chinsky drives hard to the rim, makes the basket. And here's Tonge feeding Russo, the foot fake, strong, big move, can't make that, and Nottenbelt with the rebound. Chinsky sets his feet, takes the 2, too strong. Nottenbelt slaps that, but Irvine, good chase down, over to Tonge for 2. And nothing but net there. And Faitawa and I, the hand off Chinsky, you know he's going to drive, get his chest into it. It's almost a mirror image. Tonj does the same sort of thing. Not quite the speed that Chinsky attacks with though. But one thing that Chinsky's super good at is we have a shot clock violation. Is just keeping his balance and, you know, able to suddenly stop and then go up strong. So the check up, and there's just a warning to Aiken, far too close on the check there. The swing over to left, here's Nickel, dribble handoff, fakes it, spins inside and gets his shoulders past Aiken. Can't make the basket, taps the ball away to Faitawa Nanai. He clears it to the rim, virtually no space, and somehow makes that one. So Gators.EXE up 4 points to 2 now. Aiken, great back cut, but Nichols' hand gets his paw in there. And 3-second violation there. One of the things that's probably called a little bit more in 3x3 rather than 5-on-5. There's Nickel, strong take, strong finish, gets fouled as well. So one free throw to come here. And bounces that one in. Gators up 6 points to 2 now. And good answer there from UC Gold, 4 points to 6 to score. And you can see there that's going to be an offensive foul. You can see Chinsky just trying to bulldoze his way all the way to the rim. And great look there from Irvine. Good defense from Nottingbelt just to knock that away. And Chinsky with the ball here. So we've got a tie game, 6 points apiece now. And good knock away, Irvine doing some great job on defense. Tonj just lost focus on what he was trying to do there. Ball bounced out of bounds. And so first game, UC Gold did win 21-17. And great back cut from Faitawa Nanai. Puts his team up 1 point, 7 points to 6. Russo off to the right with that 2-point basket. Chased down by Aiken though. And there was a steal opportunity. Instead it's a 2-point opportunity for Russo. Can't do it. Good job from Aiken again. Second possession. Irvine's blocked though by Nottingbelt. 5 on the shot clock. Cross-court pass over to Aiken. Doesn't have much time and he is blocked. So fantastic defense effort from both teams there. Nottingbelt, the crossover is fouled, is scoring, is going to the line to shoot 1 with his team up 8-6. He's a very good free throw shooter as well. 9 points to 6. Gators.EXE up by 3 points now. 7:20 to play here. Tonj fakes the handoff. He's got Irvine wide open a little bit late. Back into Russo. Good finish there from the big man. 9-7 the score. Faitawa Nanai. There's that pound shoot. A little bit like Damian Lillard, you can almost say, except he has a bit more lateral movement. Good finish there for Tonj. 8 points to 9. He will go to line to shoot 1 as we've just ticked under 7 minutes to play here. Substitutions for both teams as Aiken and Chinsky come into the game. And Tonj ties us up at 9 points apiece. Chinsky over to Faitawa Nanai. There's that pound dribble. Shoots the 2. Chinsky with the offensive rebound. Kick out to Faitawa Nanai. Quick up fake. Floater hits that. 10-9. Gators.EXE up by 1 point now. Russo's launched a couple of 2s. He made the big one in their first game. And makes that basket. Tough finish there. 10-10 the score. Faitawa Nanai lost the ball momentarily but regathers it. And there's our first real sign crash there. And good box out from Russo. Able to hold Chinsky off. He's wide open for 2. can't hit that. Not about with the defensive rebound. Here's Chensky. See, a few people just seem to be losing the ball partway through their moves. Tonge over to Russo, fights off the steal attempt, finds Aiken open for two, but he can't hit that, and Faitawa and I looking like both teams could do with a timeout here. Faitawa and I turns in a 360, and that's going to be short. Tonge picks up the ball. He dribbles out way behind the 2-point line. Just misses that, but Aiken in strong, gets to the exact right spot, and there is a foul there. That one was pretty easy to see. And there's possibly both teams wanting a bit of a rest. Faitawa and I is the one coming out for Gators, and Russo for UC Gold. Tonge offensive rebound, fights, gets up, gets it in. And it's not him that's flexing, it's Irvine flexing on his behalf. 11-10, UC Gold up by 1 point here. Tonge at the line to shoot his free throw. It's that 12-10 the score now. So Gators.EXE first place overall. In danger of dropping to 0-2 here. Ball got tipped out of bounds. 9.7 on the clock here. Tonge to the bench. Russo coming in for UC Gold. There's Irvine. Great defense by Nottingham. Gets the steal and he's cleared it already. And then straight to the rim for a 1 point. 12-11 the score. Russo was expecting that pass to be open there. Nickel had decided he was going to be there. Nottingham coming alive now. 2 straight drives, getting all the way to the rim defensively. And Irvine is blocked there. 5.7 on the shot clock. Tie game 12-12. Tonge re-entering the game for Aiken. Nickel with the check. Tonge shoots that one. And that one goes down. 14-12. UC Gold up by 2. Chensky. Yeah, good challenge there from Russo. That just about went in off the top of the backboard. Didn't quite though. Tonge hit his last 2, doesn't make that. And Chensky with the rebound. And you hear that communication from Tonge, able to get his teammate over there, but a little bit too late. And Nickel hits the 2. Tied game now, 14-14, 4:28 to play. Tonge crosses him up. Kick out pass. Irvine, super quick. Too strong. That reset, and it shouldn't have, but the basket will count. Russo with the finish, 15-14. Chensky, fadeaway 2. Can't get it. Nottingham crashes hard for the ball there. A bit of a collision with Tonge, and that's what he's talking about. Like, I was there first with it, but the ball comes off him last. So it's Nottingham's effort, which is really looking like he doesn't want his team to lose here. Said that steal, those 2 finishes, created another possession there, crashing in for that rebound. Floating jump shot, hits that one, 15-15. 3:52 to play here. Tonge dribbles into a 2-point basket, makes that one 17-15. He's been the answer this game. Every time Gators have closed it up, it's felt like it's been him hitting a big shot to pull away. Nickel, the 2, nothing but net there. That last one may have only been a 1. We'll have to check that in a moment. So the score is 16-17. And there's a basket and 1, 17. It'll be 17-17. And the score, yeah, they're correcting that. Nickel for 2, can't make that. Tonge with the rebound. Dancing a little bit, 7 on the shot clock here. Takes a 2 this time, can't hit that. The battle for the rebound, and it is Nickel who comes up with it. And I think the score might be right now at 18-17. And there's a foul there. The basket counts at 18-18. And timeout for UC Gold. There was just the UC club head coach, Pete Van Hassel, just asking me if the score was correct. I think it is correct now at 18-18. I do need to ask the referees, like, how hard is this? It's something's always happening. You've only got a 12-second shot clock, so the shots are going to come up very, very quick, but there's nowhere near the amount of running in 3x3, for referees at least, compared to a game of 5-on-5. So one free throw to come here for Whaitawa and I. Game is tied at 18-18. He makes that one, nothing but net. So Gators.exe up 19-18 now. Here's Russo, the drive, the finish, the tie game, 19-19. A 2 will win it for either team here. Whaitawa and I. 5 on the shot clock. He's turning around. He's blocked by Russo. Great defense. And here's Irvine. Irvine, the up fake. And we've got Russo. He iced the last game. Doesn't get this one though. Whaitawa and I running down the rebound. 2:13 to play. I don't think we're going to go to extra time in this game. We're probably going to get a winner here. Chensky to the rim. Tonge strong enough to hold him off. Gets the rebound as well. And Tonge and Irvine. Miscommunication there. Only 3 on the shot clock. Someone's got to shoot. It's Russo. And he's the hero 2 games in a row. And again, it's Irvine, which is the happiest player in the UC Gold team. And Russo's like, well, I don't think I planned to bank that one in. But hey, he's hit 2 two-point buckets to ice each of the games. UC Gold 2-0 at the moment. Next game coming up now, we have UC Maroon. They're going up against IOH.exe. IOH.exe and the white tops, UC Maroon and the maroon tops. IOH 1-0, UC Maroon lost their one just by a tiny amount, 21-18 to Rams.exe. So UC Maroon will start off with the ball here. Referees for this game, Tony Smith-Humwick and Hamish Dale. And there's the flare screen, back screen action there. And it's Brent Fisher popping out. Tapia was on fire last game and starts off just the same way as he nails that step back jump shot. 2-0 to UC Maroon. Price doesn't look to throw down on Brent Fisher, probably expecting if he did, he may get fouled relatively hard. And thank you to Charles Sarong for answering my question. What I kind of assumed, he's confirmed for me. Physically, the 3x3 game is not as tiring to referee because, yes, you're not having to move nearly as much, but it is pretty exhausting mentally as you do have to be focused the whole time. So thank you for confirming that. I'd say it's almost like commentating. You have to be paying attention virtually the whole time as well. It's only 4 on the shot clock here. Mason with the step back 2 and hits that one. Score is 3-2, UC Maroon up by 1 point here. Tapia turnaround, and it does miss. Burnett flies in to get the rebound. Nice fake, and gets all the way to the bucket to finish. Riley, step back 2, he hits that. So UC Maroon up 5 points to 3. Bulls tip there. Price loses it. Good steal from Tapia, and Riley with the easy finish there. 6-3, just not paying attention there from IOH. Mason calling for some space. He takes the 2. Too strong. Tapia with the rebound here. He's going to try again. He's going to have the same result. 8-3 the score. UC Maroon just on fire. And Burnett, the one-handed throw down there. I think he's trying to get his team into it. And here's Lafayette into the game. Price, he gave me a bit of a smile there after that dunk. Sam Riley, there's back screen there. Stevenson, great set there from UC Maroon. And exactly the answer that they want to come up with. 2-point basket, 10-4 the score. Lafayette takes a solid shot there from Fisher, forced to give up. And Mason is fouled on the drive there. He will go to the line to shoot 1. And just checking that. score is 10-4, so extremely fast pace for UC Maroon given the number of twos they hit. And the foul is on red, that's on Riley. Normally a bit more demonstrative when he does get a foul called against him, so I'm going to assume that he was actually holding there. Mason, turnaround jump shot, can't hit it. Stevenson with the rebound. And just dribbles straight back, launches the two, can't hit it. Burnett trying to save their ball, out of bounds though when he was doing that. And he was hoping for the check, I think. Anyway, it's Lafayette up against Fisher. There's a cross screen underneath, and it looked like Tapia. And now, after how good the set looked a few plays ago, this time UC Maroon running into each other this time. Missed the shot. Shot just goes up and in before the shot clock expires though, so 11-4 the score now. It's going to be timeout soon, I think. IOH, that layup blown there by Burnett, so things just not going their way. Tapia misses that one, and a hard shot, and Stevenson's like, yeah, this is as good a time as any to have a rest there. Lafayette steps back, he takes the two, he hits it. Little bit of a sling to his shot as well, not as pronounced as Mason, but I know he's just a good shooter and very, very strong body, and he can yam it on people as well. So that basket will go up, and that one goes in. So 13 points, I think it should be to 6, it is now, that scores up and correct. And Tapia wedged ball. It'll go to the defense. So the score, there we go, the score is correct now. 7-13 is the score after the last 2-point basket. So it should be, so it's white ball up the top, that's correct. So remember, any jump ball goes to the defense, and it was UC Maroon shooting that. And there's Steve, Lafayette driving, good hands there from Fisher, knocking that one away. And Burnett into the game. A little bit of different body type. Sam Riley's probably the closest one to the IOH.EXE players, but feasibly the UC Maroon team can basically switch any screens if they want to. They're all about the same height. And this time it's UC Maroon ball up top. They're leading 13-7 here, 6.5 minutes to play. Flare screen from Fisher. And then he's going to take the two, and doesn't happen often. And bit of a forced turnover there. Sam Riley did a good job to come out to Burnett. He stepped out of bounds, so 15-7 the score now. Looking like it's going to be UC Maroon's game here, unless we see a pretty dramatic comeback. Stevenson, he doesn't want any comeback to happen. He wants them to ice this game. 7-17 now. Lafayette, good fight there from Tapia to make that shot very tough. Riley dribbles between the legs, launches the two, can't hit it. And the foul is on Tapia there. So that's about the only thing to worry about. It is only 3 team fouls though. 17-7 the score with 6 minutes to play. Burnett hits that too, so if an answer's going to come, it needs to come pretty soon. 9-17 the score. But Tapia and Stevenson, even Fisher's hit a 2-point basket. Here's Tapia with another opportunity. And good challenge there from Lafayette. And Sam Riley calls for a timeout from the bench for UC Maroon. I think just wanting them to say, hey, you know, we're 4 points away from winning. Don't try and rush it. And we can't afford to let these guys get back into the game. IOH, on the other hand, probably saying like, hey, any open twos we've got to hit, we've got to take them, we've got to control the rebounds, and then we've got to make sure we just don't give up any easy shots or, you know, foul and one opportunities. Anyway, Burnett wasn't exactly open, but it was open enough. Hits that 2-point bucket there. So 17-11. Stevenson, the drive all the way to the rim. Too strong. Price, though, can't hang on to it. Fisher gets the second opportunity, scores that one there. 18-11 the score. And that pass goes through everyone's hands. Price, 3 on the shot clock, dribbles all the way back. Not much time. Burnett shoots quickly off the rim. And there looked like may have been a hold there. Price, just the way he wasn't able to get out to that. It is UC Maroon's ball up the top, though. 18-11 there. And it's one of those ones where Price probably thinking, I should have just taken that mid-range jump shot instead of dribbling it out and then finding that we didn't really have enough time to get a good shot up. Anyway, 7 seconds on the clock here. UC Maroon up 18-11. Just over 5 minutes to play. Riley, the drive. Good rip over, step there. Burnett, though, relocates for 2. Hits that 19-13 the score now. And Price knocks that one out of bounds. And don't you just love that? You see Riley saying, hey, yeah, cut all the way down there. Brent Fisher's probably thinking, hey, the pass didn't get more than 10 centimetres past your hand there as Price knocked that one out of bounds. 5 on the shot clock, though. Riley dribbles into a 2, can't hit that, and Price up high for the rebound. So not all hopes lost, 13-19. Burnett's been shooting very well, just off the right there, and Fisher with the rebound. Dribbles out, turns, back cut there from Riley, back to Fisher, and little pull-up floating jump shot, kind of push shot for him. Burnett, and you saw there Riley just leaving him, didn't want to be called for a foul. He steps back, he hits the 2, and that gives UC Maroon a win there, putting them at 1-1 on tonight, and also IOH.EXE 1-1 as well, I think. Next game coming up, we have Rams.EXE in blue, and they're going up against Whanganui.EXE, who will be in their white tops. And just double checking the scores for this game, I'll refresh the page. And that did put UC Maroon at 1-1. Lost their first game at 18-21, won their second 21-13. So first place at the moment, UC Gold 2-0 on the night. Nobody else is there at the moment. Gators.exe 0-2. And a chance here for Rams.exe. They won their first game. Whanganui.exe lost their first one though. And the check up top will be Jimmer Williamson against Tane Levery. And just double checking the ball. And here we go, we're off underway. Game number 6 tonight. Fairbrother, good drive. And just misses the finish. Bowie with the rebound. So these are the two teams which don't have a sub. So fitting that they're playing each other tonight. Bowie strong inside, turn around, finish 1-0 Rams.exe up to begin. Here's Williamson, drives inside, flips that up. Murray McGregor, good job with the rebound there. Behind the back pass there, Levery continues his hot shooting for tonight. And there's the, you can see there Bowie saying, yeah, that was my fault. So there's the warning there for Rams.exe. And you can hear Bowie saying the hand in to switch. Lilburn forced into a tough fadeaway shot, can't make that. Levery feeds his big man inside. Bowie, wide base there, up in 1 point here, 4-0. Williamson, up fake, over to Fairbrother, quick release shot. And that ball bounces off the rim, hits the top of the backboard and then rolls in. So 2 points for Whanganui.exe. Good pass from Levery. Bowie, battle for the ball, 3 on the shot clock. Eventually gets it just in time with half a second to spare, 5-2. Here's Lilburn between the legs, over to Fairbrother. The drive, just they're spacing a little bit off here, only 3 on the clock. Williamson fakes and relocates. Can't hit that one and that ball goes out of bounds. Both teams, I think, kind of happy with that to go out of bounds to have the rest. Levery just a little bit too strong. Bowie battle inside against the smaller Williamson, makes that one. 6-2 the score. And great job there, Murray McGregor, right on Lilburn. No space after that rebound there for him to shoot a 2. Fairbrother, the up fake, drive, Williamson, can't hit that. Murray McGregor with the rebound. 6-2 the score. Lavery knew what he wanted to do straight away, and there's one of those mistakes there. Lilburn, you can hear him saying, oh, gave up a foul there. Didn't stop Bowie from shooting or making the basket. 2-7 the score. And Bowie misses that, gets his follow-up and makes that. So 8-2 now. Rams.exe up by 6 points as they've really made life difficult for Wharenui.exe behind the arc. Lilburn up fake, Williamson up fake, step back. Just a little bit off and up high Murray McGregor for the rebound there. Lavery, virtually no space, just a little bit too long, but Bowie the rebound. Hard to the rim, makes the basket. Calling for the M1 there, 2-9 the score now. Williamson, great spinning finish there for the little man. Bowie over to Lavery, hesitates and makes the pass a little bit out of the reach of Murray McGregor, and it is out of bounds. It's a score of 3-9 at the moment. And check up top, here's Williamson against Lavery. Kick out pass over to Fairbrother. Drives in between the legs, crossovers back. Murray McGregor, good job to shut that down though. 3 on the clock, Lilburn, his best look of the game. And he drills that one. Score 5-9 the score now. Rams.exe up by 4 points. Bowie in the post. Murray McGregor has got all day to shoot that. A little bit too long. As good as his defense has been today, he has struggled from behind the 2-point line. But you can see from the form on his shot, he is someone that you'd expect to make most of these. Here is the hand up on Fairbrother. Bowie against Lilburn, and then good job, Murray McGregor, good save into Bowie. Basket there, 10-5 the score. Lilburn had another opportunity there, but Bowie closed the gap pretty quickly. Fairbrother, the head fake. Between the legs, Bowie, and great smart finish there from Fairbrother. 6-10 the score now. Lavery inside to the big man. Bowie virtually unstoppable this game. Misses that one. Misses that one. Makes that one though. And Murray McGregor, great job against Lilburn to be right there so he can't shoot that. Fairbrother did have Lilburn wide open. Makes that basket though. Lavery, the step back, hits the 2. So 7-13 the score now. Fairbrother, he dribbles back into a 2. Hits that. So now they're starting to come. Only 4-point lead for Rams.exe, 9-13. Lilburn trying to steal the ball. He's fouled on the ground, so that basket will not count. Score still 13-9, the score. Bowie. And just a little bit too far over to Murray McGregor's left, and that does go out of bounds. So 13-9 the score. You can see some tired bodies there. Lilburn and Bowie both resting for a moment. Williamson, good hang time there as he was forced into a pretty tough shot. Lavery with the rebound. Good feed inside Bowie. Just making sure he wasn't going to get fouled. Got his balance. 9-14. Rams.exe up by 5 points now. Williamson inside. Good footwork, good fake, good fadeaway jump shot. 14-10 the score now. Lavery, another 2, another hit. 16-10 Rams.exe. Lilburn though, he's been good. That one just a little bit too long and out of bounds. 5.5 minutes to play. Neither team taking their timeouts yet. There we go. Lilburn decides actually now we will take our timeout. And as I said before, I think both teams pretty happy to have a rest in this game as neither of them have a substitute. And referees also having their timeout chat, Tony Smith-Humwick and Oscar Hooper. Tony refereed in the Sal's NBL last night. Overtime game for the Wheeler Motor Company, Canterbury Rams up against the Mike Pero Nelson Giants. And then Oscar Hooper, he's actually been a women's NBL, well, it might have been WBC in those days, referee, one of our very good young referees. Doing a little bit more 5-on-5 refereeing. He's been exceptional helping out young referees, you know, just in terms of what they can do. Is Lavery explodes to the rim and then hangs on for posterity there as Fairbrother was underneath him. So 17-10 the score now. Murray McGregor drive, good reverse layup finish, 18-10. Rams.exe looking very good for to go 2 for 2. Lilburn off to the right, Bowie with the rebound, fakes the handoff to Lavery. He reverse finishes it, 10-19 the score. Behind the back pass, Lilburn knows he has to start shooting quickly now. Lavery with the rebound, almost dribbled out of bounds, and then Bowie was calling for that as he had a pretty large height advantage there over Jimmy Williamson. 20-10 the score, and Ben Bowie the chance to finish the game off from the free throw line. He did miss his last one, but got the rebound and put that in. This time he makes it. So Rams.exe in the driver's seat at 2-0 on the night. Whananui.exe, last round's champion. And also Gators.exe, the first round champion. They've dropped both of their games. So we, at this stage, are looking pretty likely to have 3 rounds completed and 3 straight champions. So brother club games coming up now. So we have UC Gold going up against UC Maroon here. And the next ones we have on the night is also the brother versus brother clubs. Gators.exe, Gators.exe versus Whananui.exe, and Rams.exe versus IOH.exe to finish off the night. So UC Gold, they're at 2-0. UC Maroon at 1-0, 1-1, sorry. As both teams just get into their warm-up here. Right, we've had the pre-game paper, scissors, rock. And I think it'll be White starting. Referees for this game, Hamish Dale and Oscar Robinson. Oscar Hooper, sorry. Oscar Robinson was a famous NBA player, or a less famous Taranaki Mountaineer player. A few ball switches there. Hamish Dale, I think I'm going to have to pump up the balls after this one just to check them all. So here we go. UC Maroon and White up against UC Gold in gold. And Brent Fisher's hit 1 and just about hit 2. That one a little bit too strong. Tonge rebound. He dribbles out, tries to hit that one. We are Stevenson, step back 2. He does hit that one. So UC Maroon up to start off with. 2-0. Remember, UC Gold's the undefeated team, as we've had 2 two-point buckets to win the game for Russo. Their first 2 games. Fisher, good pass over to Stevenson. Wide open 2. He gets the offensive rebound. Passes the ball off Tonge back to himself and then out to Sam Riley for 2. So 4-0, UC Maroon up. Russo between the leg. And he hits the 2. Good to see him shooting a lot more 2s in this game. Stevenson, you can see just how fast he gets that ball up out of his hands towards the rim. Fisher, the fadeaway, can't hit that. Russo with the rebound. Here's Irvine, steps inside. Russo, another 2. Just off the side there, and Riley with the rebound. He feeds Fisher inside. And the hook shot sort of didn't really come into much resistance there from Russo. Tonge, the pass was too strong for Russo, but Irvine, and he's been shooting pretty well this game as well. 7-2 the score now. UC Maroon up by 5 points. And Russo trying to set a flare screen for Irvine. They eventually get it to him. Hits the front of the rim, and Tonge misses that follow-up shot there. Riley, another 2 just off the side of the rim. And Tonge with the rebound here. 7-2 the score. UC Maroon up by 5 points. Fisher, good hands there. Steals it. I thought he was going to shoot it. Instead he passes it to Riley. Smart. Good laser pass inside there. Tonge, the spin and the score. 8 points to 3. Here's Stevenson. Dribbles behind the screen. Hits that. 10-3 the score. And good battle for the ball there. Russo comes up with it. 5 seconds on the clock. In and out on that 2-point basket. And Riley, no substitutions yet. We've already had 2.5. And here we go. Aiken coming into the game for Irvine. Maroon hasn't had a substitution yet. Tupai been on the bench the whole time. Flare screen there out to Riley. Takes his time to set his feet. Hits that one. He's hit 3 this game, I think. 12-3 the score. And good pass from Tonge to Russo. Good finish, 12-4. Riley off the side of the backboard there, though. Tonge dribbles back and shoots that one. In and out. Riley with the rebound. 7 minutes to play. UC Maroon up 12-4. Fisher the up fake. Bank. Doesn't make it. Tonge rebound over to Russo. He takes his time. A little bit of a fadeaway. Tonge tries to save it, but it goes to Stevenson. He shoots the 2. Doesn't make it. Fisher, good battle for the rebound over to Riley here. Step back jump shot just off to the right, and Russo with the rebound. 6:30 to play. He's fouled. He makes the basket there. 12-5 the score. And Irvine's calling for a timeout. But Tonge, I think, said, no, you just we'll have a sub instead. Save that timeout for a bit later. It's only 12-5, and we're shooting a free throw here. Russo off to the right there, and Riley with the rebound. Riley inside. Good position there from Fish. Defended by Irvine. Misses I think it was Stevenson missed, but they do get the rebound back. And Fish trying to sell that contact there. Aiken, I don't think he meant to foul him that much. And I think that is a pass there. Ball gets knocked out of bounds. 4.5 up the clock. Tonge back in for Russo here. Fadeaway jump shot from the left. Doesn't find anything. And Riley just lets that ball go out of bounds. Mini rest as they haven't used Tupai at all after nearly 4 minutes of action. There's that cross screen inside. Stevenson stays in there, quickly shoots it, makes it. 13 points to 5 now. Irvine shoots quickly, just a little bit too strong to Fisher. The ball goes straight to him. Sam Riley, the head fake, the drive. Squirts that past Tonge. 14 points to 5 now the score. Irvine for 2. And he's fouled as he's shooting that, and that's Stevenson, I think. Judging just by his body language afterwards. And this time UC Gold does take their timeout. About halfway through the game, 5:34 to play. UC Maroon up 14 points to 5 though. And the discussion, if you were UC Maroon, probably just, hey, if we're not playing Tupai, I'm hoping it's just he's walking a little bit gingerly. But yeah, if you're not playing him, we've got to be careful not to exert too much energy, though we don't have a game after this one tonight. So first basket goes in there for Irvine, 6 points to 14. And makes the second one, so 14-7 the score. Fisher gets the ball, dribbles it out, clears it. Stevenson, fadeaway, can't hit it, and Irvine with the rebound. 5.5 minutes to play here. Kick out pass over to Tonge. Fisher, good job to cut him off, and got his hand in there. Bit of force on that one there as you saw Tonge just go flying. One free throw here for Aidan Tonge. And makes that one, so 14 points to 8 the score now. 5:20 to play. Riley thought about it. Gives it over to Stevenson. He gives it to Fish. Step back, doesn't make it, but the battle. Riley just taps it over to Stevenson for 2. Russo for 2. Forced into a fadeaway and didn't get enough under there. Riley. Step back. Good challenge from Irvine. And good rebound from Tonge there. 15 to 8 the score. Tonge just getting a bit of a run up. Takes a 2. Bit too strong, and Fisher, it's off his knee, but Riley picks it up before it can go out of bounds. Stevenson off to the left, and Irvine with the box out. Good handles with the ball there, but did just about lose it. Wraparound pass to Russo, good finish. 15-9 the score now, 4.5 minutes to play. Stevenson over to Fisher. Didn't dribble back for the 2 this time, instead goes to the edge of the keyhole. Makes a hook shot there, not an easy shot. 16-9 the score. Skip pass over to Russo. Fadeaway 2 off to the left. Irvine with the rebound. He shoots that one from the corner, hits it. So 16-11. UC Gold not going away. And Aiken with the substitution for UC Gold. UC Maroon will start off just over 4 minutes to play, but they're up by 5 points. Fisher finds Riley. Drives, flicks that one up and in. 17-11 the score. Tonge for 2. Hits that. 17-13. UC Gold, can they come back and win 3 straight? You know we're going to expect Russo to shoot the final 2 if they have a chance. Fisher, he's hit 1 tonight. He's hit 2 tonight. 19-13. Here's Tonge getting the run up. Spin. Kick out over to Russo. Drives all the way. Just flicks it. Misses it. 3:20. Here's Riley. And hits that. Didn't look like he got his feet completely under him, but he got enough on that. Got it in. UC Maroon joins UC Gold. 2 wins, 1 loss apiece as they finish off night 1 or part 1 of round 3 of the competition here. Their next games will be on August the 1st. Penultimate game of the night about to come up. Gators.EXE going up against Whanganui.EXE. And Whanganui.EXE have dropped both of theirs, I think, as have Gators.EXE. I'm sure I just said that the round before. And it is. So, yeah, one of these teams will be 0-3 after this round and will be finding life very, very difficult to make the playoffs. Right, about to start this game off. We have Jimmy Williamson here up against Josh Nicol, and he's just telling him where to go to for the check. And then Williamson, though, used that to his advantage as he got Nicol a bit flat-footed, went all the way to the rim to score that basket, 1-0. Remember, these two teams met in the final of round 2, and our 2 champions, but currently both at 0-2. Here's Williamson. Hits that 2, so Whanganui.EXE up 3-1 so far. Northern Belt drives up, makes the basket, 3-2 the score. Williamson spins inside, finds Lilburn. And he's got a Mossa Faitawa and an eye on him like white on rice. Not going to find many open looks. Nickel, though, finds himself with one from the corner. And the shot clock, I think, erroneously reset there. And ball bounces around. Whaitawā and I just, Gators.EXE not able to score here. They've had multiple looks at it. Nordenbelt does score this time, so 3-3 the score. And here Adam Chinsky just on the bench there, helping direct some traffic from the substitution seat. Lilburn, a bit of a smile there as he thought he got forced to shoot that one a bit differently than normal. Nickel the answer though, 5-5 the score. Fairbrother off to the right and Whaitawā and I with the rebound. And here's Nordenbelt over to Nickel for two. Whaitawā and I think just jumped a little bit too soon for that one. Nickel inside, kick out over to Whaitawā and I. And Nordenbelt too big and strong for Williamson. The follow-up, 6-5 the score. And Fairbrother gets all the way to the rim to tie it up, 6-6. Lilburn has been open a few times and that ball bounced off Whaitawā and I. Substitution coming in for Gators.EXE. Chinsky in for Nordenbelt. And perhaps it should have been Nickel with the substitution given he needs to tie up his shoelaces. Williamson, the up fake. Whaitawā and I whistled for the foul there. I think he, 3x3 wise, he may have actually had a chance to say, no, that was, I did manage to get that one cleanly. Lilburn inside to Fairbrother, and he's denied by Whaitawā and I, but it is out of bounds, 3.5 on the shot clock. Nickel with the check against Williamson. He calls for the push, he drives, he scores 7-6, Whanganui.EXE up by 1 point here. Whaitawā and I, good job from Williamson to get his chest back in front. And Lilburn just gives up the foul there. On the ground though, not shooting. And substitution, Nickel will come out and Nordenbelt coming in for Gators.EXE. Check, shoot, a miss though. Williamson with the rebound over to Lilburn. Nordenbelt knocks it away for a second. Fairbrother slipped that, only 3 on the clock. Step back jump shot, hits that one. Good shot from Fairbrother, 9-6 the score now. Whanganui.EXE is Whaitawā and I finds himself with some space. Hits that one, 9-8 the score. Lilburn, small gap for a moment. 2 on the clock, Fairbrother. Fade away, but the ball goes straight back to him. And Chinsky launched himself quite a bit of time ago and able to knock that one out. Lilburn asking, is this 3-on-3 or what? And that foul there. Whaitawā and I will be shooting one from the line. Score 8-9, Gators.EXE. Chance to tie this up for Whaitawā and I. And it is good, 9 points for each team, 6.5 to play. And good job from Williamson to come and meet that pass. And better job from Nordenbelt to swat that shot and get it over to Whaitawā and I and him to make the 2. So mini run here for Gators.EXE, 9-11, they're up by 2 points now. Fairbrother dribble, not much space here. Lilburn had a little bit of contact it looked like. And Williamson, good job just to battle for the rebound there. Keeps possession for his team. Nickel into the game for Whaitawā and I. Fairbrother, the check, the shot. Didn't hit much of anything there. Gators.EXE ball now. Nickel the handoff. And moving a lot faster than you expect off that handoff. Chinsky too strong as well. Makes the basket. Delay of game warning against Chinsky. And I'm sure you could hear that. Not about asking, are you meant to run out of the way? And Hamish Dale answered probably not the answer he was expecting, but absolutely yes, you should get out of the way afterwards. And just a bit too aggressive there. So reset shot clock. Gators.exe up by 3 points. 12-9 the score. Williamson, good defense from Gators. The back cut from Williamson, good job to keep his feet down. Lilburn open two, just a little bit too strong, and Nottingham with the rebound. Drives inside, and that just opens up. He scores the bucket. Williamson with the missed opportunity from two. 13-9 the score. Nottingham again. Lilburn scared to just foul him. And that one coming off Chensky's head was definitely an accident then. 6.8 on the shot clock here. And good defense. Nottingham has been putting in a ton of effort these last two games to try and give his team the first win of the night. Fairbrother, fadeaway two, can't hit it. Gators up by 6 points, 15-9. Faitawa and I off to the right. Battle for the rebound and bounces off four people, I think, and then to Faitawa and I. Nottingham dribbles back for a two. In and out. Williamson had the ball, lost it. I think it'll be black. And it is going to be black ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And here's Williamson. Has that yanked from him there. Faitawa and I. Tremendous defensive player. Like, you'll see him get a bunch of steals, 3x3 and 5-on-5. There's Hamish Dale just reminding teams when they check the ball, they've got to be in that spot, basically in the centre of the court. So Nottingham shooting one, makes it. 16-9 the score now, 4.5 minutes to play. Fairbrother inside, bangs into Nottingham. Good job to stay there. Chest in front, forces the miss, 16-9. And every time he sees Lilburn, and there's Hamish. So Lilburn whistled for the travel there. He picked up the ball, wanted the timeout. So after the whistle, then the timeout was allowed anyway. So the score 17-9 after 4 minutes 13. And I honestly, I'm now confused because I think you are allowed a timeout as long as you don't pick up the ball after the basket gets scored. But once he's picked up the ball, you can't have the timeout then. I believe that's what the rule is. I'll check that after this game and try to let you know if I can actually find the answer out in time. Anyway, there's the screen. Faitawa and I behind it. Nothing but net there. 19-9 the score. Gators.exe up by 10 points. Williamson tries to answer, can't do that. Chensky with the strong rebound. Over to Nickel. And to the rim. And I think he was like, I'm going to throw this down. Then just lost it. Lilburn, step back two, can't hit it. Fairbrother, rebound, steps back into it. Doesn't hit that. Faitawa and I reaches outside the frame of his body to get that rebound. Takes a few hits there from Williamson. Makes the basket anyway, 20-9. Lilburn. Pass over to Williamson. Great touch pass to Fairbrother. And the ball goes out of bounds. 20-10 the score. Nottingham into the game for Faitawa and I. 3:24, only 1 point needed now for Gators.exe. And that's an exclamation point there to finish that one. Gators.exe gets their first win of the night. 1-2 for them. Whanganui.exe, worst round one, first round two, and at the moment they're currently worst at 0-3. We'll have 3 weeks though for them to try and turn it around. Final game of the night coming up, IOH.exe in red up against Rams.exe in white, and I'll double check that timeout rule. Well, what you love to see is some in-game study happening. So Hamish Dale and David Huxford going through the rulebook now just to double check when you are allowed to have a timeout and when you're not allowed to have one. And it's IOH.EXE going up against Rams.EXE, as we said, final round of the night. And I think from memory, Rams.EXE to IOH.EXE 1-1. And that is right. They won their first game against Gators.EXE in overtime, 21-19. And then got, we'll say trounced, I think is probably fair enough, against UC Maroon, 21-13 in their second game. Rams.EXE, their first game, they took out UC Maroon 21-18. And their second game, they took out Whananui.EXE 21-10. So the check here, anyway, Lavery up against Burnett. And we're ready to rock and roll. Here we go. Mason, pass over to Price. Burnett, foot fake, takes the two, too strong, and Lavery with the rebound. Over to Murray McGregor. That shot off to the right. Bowie chases it down, just gets it to Lavery. Behind the back pass. Fantastic teamwork there, and the finish from Bowie for one. Here's Price. Drives much too big and strong. Tool there for Lavery. 1-1 the score. Step back two. He's been feeling it all night. This is going to be the third game in a row where Lavery has just been on fire from behind the arc. And you can hear some squeals of delight, but no basket there. Bowie, the rolling left-hand hook shot doesn't go in. Burnett over to Price. Back to Burnett for two. Can't hit that. Lavery with the rebound. Murray McGregor for two. And this one's over to the right. Bowie, the save over to Lavery. Inside, Murray McGregor makes that layup there. 4 points to one now. Price, foot fake. Tries to drive past Bowie. Gets underneath him. And good job to just force him to jump, go up and finish that. Smart play there for the younger Lincoln University scholar against the older one. Mason backing down the smaller Lavery. Lost the ball for a moment as Bowie tipped it. He regathered but couldn't make it. And here's Lavery, another 2-point basket. And it does drop down and in. 6 points to two. Rams.EXE up by 4 now. Price, good feed inside. Mason gets his balance. And there's one of those check balls up the top. Substitution, Price out. Lafaeli in. So just reading it, the timeout rule. A timeout opportunity begins when the ball becomes dead prior to a check ball or a free throw. So Hamish Dale was 100% correct on that. And that means everyone does know it now. As we see that steal there, Murray McGregor, his team up 8 points to 4. Lavery, another two, just off to the left there. And bit of showtime there. Gets past him all the way to the rim, left-hand finish. Nice job there. Ball goes out of bounds, full 12-second clock. And Noah Price, substitution for Jared Burnett after that, those flashy handles and that great finish. Lavery, the flare over to Murray McGregor. Bowie doesn't take many of them. That one off to the right, and Price with the rebound. His team down 8-5. Mason, rolling hook shot, can't make it. Bowie with the rebound, over to Lavery. And tried to bounce that around to Bowie, went straight back to him. Hits the bank shot instead, 9-5 the score. Price with the ball, hands it off to Mason. Short on that two, and ball does go out of bounds. Rams.EXE ball up the top, 9-5 the score. Burnett coming into the game for Mason. And then just the check, have a bounce pass. Over to Bowie. And you hear Bowie saying, shoot that. Off to the right again. So Murray McGregor had a couple of shots which have all tended to drift a little bit towards the right for him. Price to back in against Bowie, just about fouled and found Burnett, but lost the ball out of bounds or a shot clock violation. Take your pick, whatever it is. It's going to be Rams.exe ball up the top instead. And flare screen over to Lavery, gets Burnett to jump behind the back, but Bowie had started coming in a little bit behind him on the pass there. And Price just about tripping over the sign back here closer to me. Here's Burnett for two. A little bit too strong. Lafayette with the rebound. And he just muscles his way right at Murray McGregor. Misses the shot, but he's got all that position for the rebound. Bowie, second 2-point shot of the game, makes this one. 11-6 the score. Jared Burnett dribbles it in. Lafayette again inside. This time he's defended a lot better. Lavery with the rebound, dribbles it out. Ben Bowie to the rim, takes the hit, makes the shot. 12-6 the score now. And Price in for Lafayette. One shot to come for Bowie. So he had 2 points from behind the arc. Now we'll try and get two, what would be the old-fashioned way in 3x3, and he does just that. 13-6 the score. Mason the spin back. Reverse layup is good. 13-7 the score. Bowie, he hit his last one from the corner. This one's short. Burnett with the rebound. Clears the ball. And good find there. Price, just that small fumble off the ball. I think that was going to be even better than the last highlight, but instead we get another Lavery 2 on the night. I think that's probably about 10 or 11 in the 3 games that he's hit. Mason, good rolling right-hand hook shot there. 15-8 the score. Lavery open inside, fakes. Murray McGregor, only 4 on the shot clock. Price tries to send that one packing from behind, but does enough to make it miss instead. Mason back to Price. 5 on the shot clock here. Good pass over to Mason. He fakes up all the way to the rim, and in 15-9 you hear the buzzer going just off after he released that. Lavery into Bowie, makes the bucket. 16-9 the score. Rams.exe looking like they may get to 3-0. Mason, the step back, can't make that. Lavery, the dance around. And good job defensively there from Price to stay right next to him. Mason, Murray McGregor, also good job defensively, but Mason, that length, once he got to his spot, able to go up and over and in. 16-10. Lavery open for 2, lets it fly. It's another one, 18-10. And that ball's gone out of bounds and pretty far away, and Lafayette will be coming back into the game. And the ball has come to me, over to Burnett, and then he'll pass it in. So 18-10 the score, 4:13 to play. Bowie with the high post. Hand off to Murray McGregor for 2. That one's off to the right. And Mason clears the rebound. Step back 2. Well defended from Bowie. Doesn't matter though. Hits that one anyway. 18-12. 4 minutes to play. Lavery, another 2. Doesn't go in though. Price with the rebound here. And over to Mason. Step back. Short and battle for the ball. And it's going to be white ball there as Price and Lavery were both going for that one. Mason substituting out. And Burnett into the game. You see the hand up there against Lavery. Good job from Price to knock that one away. It does find its way back to him. Murray McGregor to the rim and in. 19-12. Bit mucky to play, but good job to recognise the opportunity and go for it. Lafayette up and in. 13-19. Bowie over to Lavery. A 2 will win this game. Bowie tries to wrap that all the way around to Murray McGregor. It is a turnover though. Burnett to Lafayette. 5 on the shot clock. Not long to go. 3. He just takes the face-up jump shot. Misses it, but goes straight back to him. Left-hand hook, can't make it. Bowie with the rebound. 3 minutes to play. 6-point lead for Rams.exe. Lavery, 2. Doesn't hit it. Bowie And he's almost bionic, like doesn't really get tired, gets that offensive rebound, makes the basket. 20-13 the score. Price hard to the rim and in 20-14. Only 2:40 to play though. Murray McGregor back to Bowie. Another two. Misses this one and it's Burnett with the rebound. He goes straight to the corner, too strong on that two. Lavery has a chance, decides not to shoot it though. Over to Bowie. Reverse layup is good. And that finishes the game. Rams.exe, a perfect night for them. 21-14 the score. And IOH.exe drops to 1-2. So also, in terms of all wins and losses, UC Maroon is at 2-1. So Rams.exe in first place after the night. UC Maroon at 2-1. UC Gold is also at 2-1. Then we have IOH.exe and Gators.exe at 1-2 and Whananui.exe at 0-3. Thank you very much for tuning in. We have a bit of a break, 3 weeks. 1st of August will be our next round of competitions as we wrap up the Southern Conference in the 3x3.EXE Premier competition. James Lisserman signing out.